Welcome back to Arlen's Garden, where we grow and preserve food. This is a walk around of our house, flower bed house. We did one in January, or we did one in April, end of April. Now it's the end of May, and we added flowers in. We're still looking for a home for some flowers there, but we've got some. We did our own hanging baskets, but that was too heavy for us to hang. And yeah, everything's looking good. The columbine's taken off really well, and our lilies are doing good. They have yellow flowers on them, and some more lilies right there. They're kind of poking through. And some more lilies that they're going to have some flowers. They're kind of short. In the pots we have taller lilies, but in the ground it seems like they're shorter. But and then we're having a little trouble with some of these lilies. They have a fungal bacteria on them. And then there's more small lilies and gladiolas right there. And all you need to do for that is what we looked it up was some water and dish soap and baking powder mixed together and sprayed on the leaves. So the dish soap must wash off that fungal from sticking or something, but it looks like a common problem, and this one's a little bit worse. But and then we have our rose tree. It's really doing good. We had to strap it down. And then these snapdragons are just turning out beautiful. We put these in about 3 years ago, and I was about to take them out after the first year because they weren't doing anything anyway. So they finally having the big tall tops that we snapdragons usually have, and more snapdragons, and some are bicolored. Some have the yellow and the orange tops on them, and so I don't know if that's just a variety or they cross-pollinated somehow, but they're doing really good. And a lily here that's doing well. That started out just a half, probably a 2-inch plant I pulled out of something else. And so that's 3 or 4 years as well. So if you start any new plants, perennials, just remember that they take a while to grow. These things I thought they were going to die, and they've been here 3 or 4 years also. So they're finally showing some life. We actually added a few more plants, hostas, to each one of these to grow it better. But these ones are doing really good. Excuse me. And we planted something else there, but it hasn't come up yet. It's in a hosta family. I'm not sure what that was. We got it at Costco. And these are growing lovely. My drip line right there. And we got rhubarb, more hostas. These hostas, yeah, they just take time. Whenever you see someone with beautiful hostas, well, they've had them there for quite a while, and they're hard to get one quickly to grow. So, and hostas love buddies. So if you buy 3 plants, plant them together. And so yeah, they're growing. I'm gonna have to cut the grass back a bit more. And yeah, these are beautiful. Then there's all the flowers on the deck here. Those are nice. And yeah, there's that one's growing too. And we got all these hostas. That's a big one. Those that variety, green and yellow, would really grow. And I'll keep walking around. We put a daisy in the middle of these pansies, and the pansies really took off, and the daisies, and we got some guys that are just going to spread out, so we'll see what they're getting pushed out, so they're going to hang over. Sorry, they're going to hang over the edge here pretty soon, like this one. So that's a beautiful basket. Probably end up transplanting these daisies over there with the other daisies, but it turned out this is a great arrangement. It was kind of luck. We just saw some daisies, and Lisa thought that would look good right there, and then we were buying pansies at the same time. So there's more. These lilies are going to be transplanted this fall or next spring to out front somewhere. We're going to start. We let them grow for 2 years in these containers, and then we put them in the garden or put them where we want them. Kind of an incubator. And they really over winter they go from 1 or 2 of these to 10. So they really reproduce, and pretty soon that whole container is full of the root or the bulbs. And these hostas we've had here since about 2018. So a friend was getting some yard work done, or he was getting some he had a water line issue, and he had to dig out some water line, so he didn't want these to die, so he gave them to us. There's 5 in here, and you could check out the other video of in April, and you'll see how small they were. And then Lisa just threw in we bought that at the hardware store for the $5 bag deal, but Lisa threw in a petunia in there, and it didn't look good at first, and we cut off the flower, and then it started shooting up. So you never know with flowers, petunias. It's okay to trim them. And this one was out in the back of the house. Now it didn't do good there, so we brought it in over here, and we put those forks in because the cat keeps getting in there and digging it up. So someone told us to put forks in there, and they don't have any room to do their business. And there's more lilies and pansies. These are also going to be going outside next year. Look how big they are. This is huge. They have other ones growing in that. They're going to be blooming, so you'll see that in about a month. They seem to bloom here roughly middle of June, somewhere mid-June or early first week of June. And this one, I just salvaged this one from the yard a few years ago. Tiger lily. It's starting to have flowers there. So another lesson I learned is even the little guys, if you dig up a plant and you could save a little guy, and you could plant it in a dish or in a container, and it'll come back, it'll come around. More lilies. These ones we transplanted everything in here to the front, and then we thought we got it all, but these grew up over winter, and so we got some free lilies there. I can't remember what these are called, but they're perennials, and they keep coming back. And these ones they're petunias, different colors. We got them a couple weeks ago. And then more petunias over here. My garden bench. And more petunias, and some flowers in the back that are going to grow about 3 feet tall, I think. So they're going to be the back of it. The petunias will crawl up, and more lilies. So yeah, we got lilies. Lisa got this one for Mother's Day. It's dahlia orange, and so that's gonna be good. And the last of the petunias, or the last of the lilies right here. Looking forward to planting these out. They might be planted out front by the in between there somewhere, out front maybe, where people can see them. We have plastic there, we'll just cut a hole in the plastic. But all right, thank you so much for sticking with me for the tour. If you're still following along, just please like and subscribe for more updates of our place. Thank you.